Go, Cat! Go! Hey, go, Cat! Go, whoop their ass!
Hey yo, prete mano y ahí. Listen, black men, these two clips, and listen, bear with me right now because I'm dealing with the hiccups. And the two clips I just played for you guys, that one brought me back. It really brought me back, man. I think all of us black men, regardless of age, regardless of 10%, 65 or 25% simp, those two clips brought us back. Listen, high school, first of all, that first one, right? Oh my goodness, it brought me back, man. I'll never forget, right? My freshman year of high school, it was this one Keisha. I guess she was dating mind you, she wasn't a freshman. She wasn't a freshman. I think she was a junior at the time. But she's dating some Glocktavious. Mind you, hardcore Glocktavious. I'm trying to remember the reason behind the incident, but pretty much Glocktavious, he beat her ass in the cafeteria, breakfast, early in the morning. Listen, it was at least what 7:45 in the morning, getting your ass whooped by Glocktavious. It's crazy. If I'm not mistaken, I think she told Glocktavious she was pregnant, something along those lines, and maybe he wasn't having it. Maybe Glocktavious wasn't trying to hear that. Listen, I'm not the father, it's somebody else, not me. Yo, Glocktavious whooped her, bro. I'll never forget Glocktavious. Either he poured chocolate milk on her, or maybe he threw it at her, but she was covered in chocolate milk. And I'm trying to remember. Listen, it's kind of eluding me right now, but overall, you get where I'm getting at, right? Glocktavious put his hands on her. I think we can all think back to school of how pretty much it was always not maybe not a bunch of them, but it was always a few who were getting beat up by Glocktavious and Tyrone's. And in that video clip, right, I guess they're inside of McDonald's about to scrap. And again, black men, 10%, even 65% simp. When have you ever found yourself in a position like that where you're in a squared up position? You're ready to squabble with Keisha. First of all, hold on. You saw the haymaker he threw? He threw a real punch. Listen, everybody in the background was, oh, oh, oh. Listen, all you doing is hyping her up and making him more mad by doing all that. Listen, he threw a real punch. If he would have connected, yo, Keisha, you would have been asleep. Tasha, you would have been asleep. He threw a real punch. 10%, 65% simp. And listen, I'm not even talking down to you guys right now. When have you ever found yourself in a position where I'm about to knock a black woman's head off her shoulders? I'm about to punch her lights out. I'm about to give her a two-piece, no sides. You feel me? When have you ever found yourself in that position, black man? And again, that video had 766,000 likes. 766,000 likes. I didn't even read the comment section. No need to, because I already know what to expect. Yo, it's gonna be Keisha's in there gassing her up. It's gonna be black men in there talking about some, oh man, what you doing? Oh no, I'll protect you. You feel me? And then you might have some random bot account, probably a white dude, no profile picture. Oh, there goes 14% of the population. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but really though, let's keep it a stack. Keisha was about to get knocked out. Again, that brought me back to high school. And then you guys saw the second clip. I think the second clip brought me even further back into high school compared to the first one because, yeah, there was always at least one or two Keishas getting beat up by Glocktavious and Tyrone, but that wasn't the norm. What you really saw was Keisha versus Keisha. I would never forget, again, during my freshman year, I don't know if this was staged. I don't know if this was planned. I don't know if people were just trying to upset all the administration in the building at one time. Listen, there was 5 fights before first period. There were 5 fights before first period. And guess what? Every single fight was Keisha. Every single fight was Keisha versus Keisha. Again, in that clip, listen, it brought me back because when I saw the wig come off, when I saw how the girl was following the first one with the ponytail with the camera, and I'm like, damn, that it really brought me back to high school, dude. I would never forget. Listen, in the school, a lot of dudes, listen, you had to run to go see the fight. You feel me? You had to run from across the building. You had to run from, the parking lot or something. Maybe you ran from the football field. From you know what I'm saying? Maybe you ran from the cafeteria to the second floor. I don't know. Some of you dudes probably, you had to run. You was never right there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, back in school, I was pretty much lucky. Every fight, at least the ones that people kind of always used to talk about, or the ones that people recorded, you know what I mean? The ones that people talked about for a whole week, all of those fights, I was there. Like my timing just so happened to be good, dude. I'm walking to the next class. You feel me? Oh, boom, the fight pop off. I'm walking with this shorty to this class. Boom, the fight pop off. Listen, there was times I walked out the restroom. Boom, the fight's right there in front of the bathroom. I'm like, damn. Like, listen, I caught every fight back then in school, dude, just off of being in the right place at the right time. I wasn't even planning to watch fights. I think only one time where I planned to watch a fight and I couldn't even watch it because guess what? I got there too late. By the time I got there, administration, school resource officers, they was already, breaking the fight up. But the point I'm trying to get it to, black men, this is how they always behaved. Always. Listen, again, I'm bringing the young guys back to high school right now again. Some of you dudes in your 30s and 40s and 50s, you're so far removed from high school. I'm not saying you don't have memories. I'm just saying you're so far removed from high school that some of this stuff might, it might elude your mind. I haven't even been out of high school for 10 years yet. So this is pretty not extremely fresh, but it's still memorable to the point to where I can talk about it. And again, it's funny, dude. It's really funny. It's really funny again. When you're 14, 15, 16, a lot of times you're not really questioning the behavior too much. Again, these fights back in high school were always petty. You feel me? For Generation Z, we already know the female Instagram, oh, she said this, he said that. Oh, she screenshot on my picture. Oh, you was talking to this guy. I was talking to that. You know what I mean? Some petty nonsense. But it's the animalistic behavior. You saw how Becky was trying to break up the fight in the second clip. You saw how the white kids in the first clip were just standing there in the back and they was like laughing and cheering on. I'm like, yo, Keisha, they love seeing you in a circus act. Glocktavious, they love seeing you in a circus act. What you guys don't realize is this behavior, it hurts the image. It hurts the image so bad. And black men, you guys keep on fighting for them. You guys keep on trying. I mean, listen, bro, these two videos should take you back. Yo, I remember back in the mornings, it was hot Cheetos flying, hot fries flying. I'm like, yo, listen, Shorty's coming in with the orange juice from the McDonald's cup in the morning. I'm like, yo, so many high school memories popped into my head, dude. Oh man, black men, it has always been in your face. The way how they behave, the way how they conduct themselves, the way how they emotionally respond to everything. Listen, the wigs flying. I'm like, dude, she ran up to that girl, tapped her on her shoulder, and you squared up on her and got whooped. Yeah, her wig may have came flying off her head, but listen, you got beat down. You feel me? In the first video, Tyrone threw a right hook that was so nasty. Listen, if he would have connected, it would have been over. Black men, how many of you guys? 10%. I'm pretty sure none of you dudes. 65%. Come on, combined. 75% of black men have never found themselves in a position where I'm about to square up. Forget about the square up. You actually squared up and you threw a haymaker. Black man, he put his strength, he put his strength into that punch. Come on, son. And this is the same guy who's better than me? Oh my goodness, black man. Again, in that second clip, the reason why they talk about, oh, he's tough. Oh, he's getting, because listen, that's how they describe themselves. She's running up to other shorties in the school, putting hands on them and getting put down. I don't know, man. Listen, when you really think back on these high school videos, mind you, it makes you wonder why, black men, you didn't figure this out earlier. I mean, back in high school, yeah, was I dating Keisha? Was I trying to make it work with Keisha? 1000%. You feel me? I was overlooking everything. But black man, when you really sit back and think on it, when it really ponders, when it really works its way into the back of your mind, this behavior has always been on display. Like it's one joint in my head who's popping up, and I'm like, yo, I'm like, black man, black man, come on, bro. I get it. Listen, I make unpopular content. This is not popular content. I could be talking about what, Sweetie. I could be talking about Ari, Jada Waiter. I could be talking about Little Baby. I could be talking about Meg Thee Stallion, Sexy Red. I can talk about Cardi B and Offset. I mean, I did the one time, but every now and then, like what, once every 3 months, I might make some popular quote unquote topic. And most of my videos that actually has, more than like 100 views are not the popular topics. Like I make unpopular content. Listen, telling dudes you need 730 days of retention monk mode. Nobody wants to hear that. Telling black men, listen, I'm telling black men to leave them alone. Listen, some black men never heard that a day in their life. You said leave them alone. Listen, black man, I'm telling you to do something that goes against your genetic hardwiring. That's why, listen, I try not to really go too hard on dudes when black men say, listen, all I care about is buns. As long as Shorty got big buns. Again, black men equate, like, okay, I can't say for older guys, but Generation Z, when we call a female bad, right, we know that's talking about, she's attractive. Black men will say, oh, she's bad. And what he's talking about is the fact that she has a big butt. Not he's not paying attention that the fact that her face is a 3 out of 10. He cares about a big butt, so she's bad. Listen, bad, attractive does not equal ass. But again, that's what black men have been trained to, you know, either they've been trained to accept it, or this is just on an, again, the genetic level. I mean, yeah, black men, we do like thicker women, but to the point to where dudes are equating an attractive, again, attractive means attractive. There is no, way around attraction, dude. Again, if a woman is attractive, it just is what it is. Oh, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Listen, we're not going there right now. Again, black men, let's just keep it a stack. How much longer Are you guys willing to put up with this? I make content for 10%. I'm not looking to help every black man. I'm not looking to help every guy because guess what? Every guy doesn't want the help. Every guy doesn't want to change. Every guy doesn't want to make, his particular situation better for himself. Again, for the guys who still care, for the guys who are still going strong, for the guys who feel like, yo, listen, bro, this chocolate, I can never leave. You know what I mean? For the guys who feel like, yo, listen, nah, bro, you doing too much. Oh, nah, bro, you too extreme. Listen, I'll be extreme all I want. I'm only looking to help at least 2%. Again, just 2%. Just enough black men. So listen, we can spread out, we can travel, go to these countries and build communities, right? And build communities where black men, listen, you can raise your children within this community, in this society, within this culture. Because guess what? You're creating a safe space for black men, right? I don't know if I put it on this channel or my last channel, whichever one, but black men, we need more safe spaces. I understand my channel may be a safe space for black men. There may be other content creators who have a safe space for black men, but we need more physical, safe places. And again, if you can't build that, well, listen, the reality is America has stopped black people from building safe spaces. What we have left now is just watered down, dynamics. But you go to these other countries, and again, black man, you can build a safe space for yourself, build a safe space for a community, and listen, for your biracial kids when you have them. Listen, you're building a safe space for them. Because I have a video coming about that soon. But anyways, black men, I got way off topic, but again, the high school stuff, it's just funny. Again, think back. Listen, leave your comments, leave your stories, and I'm sorry, leave your comments. Tell a story in the comment section about when you were in high school and you saw Keisha's fighting, or when you saw Keisha fighting Glocktavious. And you know what I mean? Because I think we all saw it. And again, the proof was right there, black men. For guys my age, we saw the proof 10 years ago. Guys in their 30s, you saw the proof 20 years ago. Like the proof has always been there since day one. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.